I would like to introduce you to the FeatherLier, the process, the possibilities for installation, public engagement, and a sound component of how to invigorate space through my art. There's many different ways of activating space. I'm going to incorporate all of these: color, motion, sound, and shapes. So there'll be workshops where you can stop by and make your own shape. These shapes will be influenced by who you are as an individual.
The nice thing about clay, it's very approachable for everyone. So kids and adults alike can be in a workshop with me. We roll out the clay, we cut out the shape, and then also you can put your initials stamped in the clay so that when you look up at a chandelier, you can find your feather.
The flexible size, color, and form that this concept can take, and of course the overall durability. When I talk about invigoration of the space, the activation by color, motion, sound, and shapes, I'm using a feather to be able to describe how this can come together. So the feather is a metaphor for each unique individual. The shape, the color, it speaks to the one singular person creating the feather. These all come together much like a community does to create a whole. The whole moves and makes a soothing noise.
Today we're going to get out some glazes and try and replicate some of the feathers here that we've done as test feathers.
Okay, these are the cone 5 glazes, and that's kind of a mid to high range firing. And if you can see some of these pieces, you see that there's a nice rich color to them. So 3 coats of each color is going to be what we want.
So we're going to try and get back to some of the same looks, but if they're slightly different, that's okay too, because each feather is really supposed to be different, like an individual. So they're a metaphor for each one of us having different talents and different looks.
Yes, I can't wait to see the FeatherLier.
Me too. That's the interesting thing, is you see it in your head and then you're wondering, vision turning out the way I like it, or do I want to make some changes? This is a piece that I designed for a public art call. I wanted to take this to fruition because I really wanted to show what a sketch looks like and then what the finished piece looks like. So I tested this outside and in the wind. All of the wires are double crimped, glued, ready to be up for decades. What I would like to see is this in a larger format. So either feathers, or maybe there's some leaves, flowers, water shapes. So this is something I show as an example. So until it was hung for the first time, I didn't know if I was going to be up and down the ladder 20 times for one feather. And they kind of just shimmy into place.
I enjoy working with architects, public art committees, and also building managers on how to best design the FeatherLier concept for the specific location. Colors can change, shapes can change, and also how often you hear the sound can change. To control the sound on the FeatherLier, you can choose from an oscillating fan, a puff of air, or even a mechanical shake of the apparatus up above. Thank you for letting me share my FeatherLier concept. I can design something unique for your building space.